Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham, and watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
It's time for our tale of the tape. First up, we have the Unbreakable, and they will have a power advantage here. And across the ring from him, Muhammad Ali. These are the big boys in the heavyweight division, and they do have a reach advantage here.
What a weight difference. These two fighters are going to be in deep water. One has the size, has the weight behind it. The other is small, shorter, much lighter. Got to be fast, got to be sharp. Otherwise, you're out of there.
Up first is Unbreakable from the United States of America. They are the SCI and WBO champ. The last time we saw them in action, they impressed everyone with that big KO victory. Muhammad Ali from the United States of America. They are the WBC and IBF champ. The last time we saw them in action, they suffered a very tough KO. Let's see how they respond here.
This is going to be an intense stare-off before the fight starts.
And with that, let's go into the ring. And the Hall of Fame announcer himself, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America. Wearing the black trunks trimmed with black, Unbreakable. Fighting out of the blue corner from the United States of America, the one and only, the greatest, Muhammad Ali.
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle.
The wait is over. The speaking stopped. The fight begins. Now, let's get the answers.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be two that we're talking about. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Punch caught him clean. When are we going to see a jab from these two? You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Both men step back for just a moment. Everybody's got their eye on the champion. You have to defend that belt. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong. You'd like to see more jabs.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Only catching air with that hook. This is a high-octane battle. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Time winding down as we get set for another round. And there's the bell to start the round. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down. He knocked his opponent almost out of the ring. That's what you call stamping your authority. So if you're getting there with him tonight, you've got to make sure, you know what? You've got to make sure a landing that. Because this is going to be a tough night tonight.
Now let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would. Will the referee stop it? Can they figure out the combination to this safe? A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it. 3 days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the... And the referee is right there getting closer and closer to stopping this fight. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action. They ring the bell, and here we go. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
My motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
A historical moment. Not many boxers get to 50 fights. An absolute warrior. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. He's in trouble. Looks like he might not be as hurt as we thought.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
What a round. Are we about to witness a massive upset here? Round number one. Trying to measure his punches now.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Not a lot of punch punch output. Thought there might be more action here. And that hook misses. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fighter. Get out there and get the job done.
The referee calling for seconds out, right back in the action. They ring the bell, and here we go. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter has a killer instinct. Just look at this KO percentage. Over 70% of their fights have ended early. I'd like to see more jabs. All hands on deck. We are witnessing an upset in the making. Knockdown.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will you do? What will they tell him when
he just rung his bell? Can he finish the job? We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Missing with the hook. Now let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. And they got caught. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
My motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent...
And they're down, and that may just do it. He is not moving. Will he make it back to his feet? How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
They got knocked down but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
God, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
This boxer is a real book specialist. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. They've got to pick things up halfway through the round here. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something. Because otherwise, why should it change?
Both men step back for just a moment. Neither fighter willing to slow down. Not a lot of punch out. They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Gotta wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's gonna be we just saw.
You're being put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action. And there's the bell to start the round. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
We have to rank them as one of the best in their weight class. The building is going bananas. Will they see a huge upset here? How are they still standing?
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that at the beginning, you get caught a lot more at the end.
This fight may stop here considering all the bruising and swelling on the face. Yes, sir. We fight on here. At some point, the corner has to say you're done. He was in big trouble there, but looks like he's recovered.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
And he scores with the counter. Needs to put some combination work together. 1 punch is good, 2 punches better. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. We're always looking for that KO, and we could see it up. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish. He just rung his bell. Can he finish the job? And it appears they... So he will take a knee here and get a nice reprieve from the action.
That must have really dented the ego. You don't want your opponent to see you do that.
Big hook doesn't land. You can see from the record, this fighter is fantastic and is really difficult to get past. These two are the perfect dance partners. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action. They ring the bell, and here we go. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The bravery being shown here is just incredible. And that jab just missed with the left hand. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Both men step back for just a moment. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. I wouldn't be surprised if they stop this fight considering the swelling and the bruising. And the referee will stop it. This fight is over.
Too early, too early. Should have let him get stuck in with it.
So it is a TKO win here, no doubt about the outcome.
What's next? A TKO makes it so confusing because you think, what would have happened if the fight had carried on? These guys are going to have to do it all over again. Because a TKO, to me, it doesn't tell us the full story.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 8 rounds of boxing, your winner by technical knockout and still SCI champion, Unbreakable.